in the game right now. Bokeh Tan is now shown in game, and CG has quietly put to rest a big debate that I've been raging on with a lot of different streamers on the missing Grogu, missing Baby Yoda. What does it mean? Apparently, it just means nothing because they just casually dropped him right back in the game with this update. So that's the first thing we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about some updated app icons. Could those mean something going forward? Although, I really thought this meant something, so maybe, I don't know, my whole perception on what means what is now completely rocked because here he is, Grogu, just back like nothing happened. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm a little disappointed by this. I thought it was such a clever idea. At least, it's not an idea, I guess. It was just a boo-boo. But I thought it would have been such a clever idea to have Grogu just go missing from the game on the update the Dark Troopers hit, which the Dark Troopers, of course, are the characters that take Grogu from Tython to Moff Gideon in the Season 2 of Mandalorian. And so, sorry if that's spoilers for anyone. It's been long enough. Anyway, it would have been so cool if that led to some kind of event, and there was a lot of speculation that it might be leading to several different new characters. A lot of those characters didn't make sense to me a lot, though, with that context. I think a lot of people would really like to see a Season 2 version of Boba Fett, which is something I still very much think could be at play here right now. We've had a lot of marquee characters hit from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And what is the MO for CG, guys? What is the MO? We get marquee characters. We get a character that you need those marquee characters to unlock. I think it's a very high probability that we see some Season 2 Mandalorian legendary character coming out of that. Maybe 2 Galactic Legends. If it's 2 Galactic Legends, I'm not really sure what the pair would be, which leads me to think we'll have more like a Luke Skywalker style event for Boba Fett. All speculation at this point, but I think it's safe to assume that these characters that they are dropping from Season 2 of Mandalorian and other areas are probably going to be needed for something going forward, and I think that there's a good chance that it could be something really exciting, especially if it's like a Boba Fett. I would really like to see that. And so you, of course, also see Bokeh Tan in the game, and I just want to call something out here right now about Bokeh Tan before we talk about the app icons here. One of the best female faces they've done in game, okay? It feels like, okay, let's look at one of the Galactic Legends. I mean, look at this potato here. You know, you went from potato to it's Bokeh Tan, okay? So art department, I think you've really upped your game here. It's kind of hard to see. I can't see her unlocked yet, and so maybe once I see her without the holographic, maybe my opinion will change. But so far, it looks like you've done it. You've actually put together a good female there, so good job, CG. All right, and then, of course, we also have this post right here. Lots of stuff that is in here. Now, I'll let you guys read the whole post. A lot of it's kind of common sense stuff. Of course, we got Candace Ordo and Sabine Wren. Their little touch-ups, including the Mandalorian language, is in there. The pit changes are now live as well. There's a link to the forum post there you can see. And then they've also got a little bit of a shard shuffle. Armor shards now available on Lightside 9C. That's very important. I would put her in your favorites right now. I'm going to set the example for you guys. I'm going to farm those first shards right now. We got one. Yay. I just almost guarantee that they're going to be needed for something. So if you want to be cutting edge, that's going to be important. Bokeh Tan's marquee event will start tomorrow, just so everybody is aware, and you can see that in game as well. If you go ahead and look at the events tab, you can see here 19 hours from when I'm recording this video, which I believe is their normal launch time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not doing the math right now, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly when that is going to be. And then here you got the fixes that they're announcing here, some Thai language fixes that are important to everyone who's in Thailand. And then Grogu back in his pram. They did call that out specifically, and then a couple other fixes dealing with Dark Trooper, the Imperial TIE Bomber, the armorers. This is the way ability was stacking with its previous levels. Some other things right now. Nothing that really stood out to me as earth-shattering, although I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in there as well. Here's the pack information for Bokeh Tan. This is the normal $20 pack that you're used to seeing, and the old school Marquee pack right here for $12.99 crystals, which is probably going to lead to about a $300 charge unless you get the hit the lottery. And then this classic gear crate. So I want to talk about this. We've got this gear pack that hit the store. I think this one right here in particular, the $20 pack, I think is one of the most awful deals I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. I've got 813 of this. I've got 737 of that. I guess I could use those Mark 11 blast techs. 759, 857. I could use some of those, I guess. And 419. This is like one of the trashiest gear packs in the history of trash gear packs. I wanted to call that out. I can't imagine how many people are going to need that. This one's kind of on a similar level. At least it's only $10. At least you're going to get 20 of these, which, I mean, look, the hollow projectors, you could get, you can get 20 of those for 30. What is it? Like 300 crystals, I mean, gives you a fully crafted piece. So I don't know. I think these gear packs are pretty trashy. I would kind of avoid those unless you look like, you really need some of that gear. Now, lastly, as we got a lot to talk about in this video, I want to talk about these new app icons. There's a lot of speculation that comes along with this. So these are only showing up in the Android store. We see Maul, we see Yoda. Now, I think the natural speculation could be, are we going to see some new prequels content with this? And my biggest answer is I just don't know. The app icons, to me, I'm not focused too much on those meaning something more than I am on what's going on in the game right now. So if these app icons do mean something, I would be surprised. I'm not going to get too excited about a new version of Maul just yet. While I would be really, really hype if they brought in a new version of Maul or a new version of Yoda or just did anything in the prequels era, I would be really excited. For now, I think we really need to, before we get too excited and start wild speculation about this, pay attention to what's going on in game. To me, they're clearly building towards something Mandalorian related. Disney is going to want them to stay focused on stuff that is Mandalorian related for the time being. Now, we could get to prequels era here before too long, because what do we have coming up here pretty soon? On May the 4th, we got the Bad Batch hitting. And so once we hit that, and once that starts, I think maybe we could see a shift. But for now, right now, I don't see this meaning anything. Although they are cool app icons. I wish they had this on iOS. That's another thing. I'm not seeing this on iOS. On my phone, I'm still seeing Mandalorian stuff there. And so I'm again just not convinced that this is anything to get too worked up over. So anyway, that's going to do it. A quick little update video. Just wanted to call out Baby Yoda back in his pram. I don't know. I'm disappointed. What can I say? I was really hoping it would lead to something cool. I thought it would have been such a fun way to do something in the game and have an exciting event. And so, you know what? But mistakes happen, and I guess it is what it is. I'm sure someone at CG's laughing at how many videos we made about it and how many people were all riled up about it, and they're just like, it's a mistake, guys. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this good stuff down in the comments below. Are you going to be wailing on Bokeh Tan? I'd love to hear about it. She's definitely a character I am very excited for, and more importantly, excited to see what she is going to be leading to. All right, my friends, I'm going to get out of here. As always, my brothers, don't forget,